do today, we're going to talk about how is it that we can come together as a nation, as an individuals. How is it that we can begin to talk to each other, to see that each one of us are important to each other, and none of us are ahead of each other. Hello again, everyone. This is Zip Sistrunk, and I'm your host today. And we're calling on you. We're calling live. We're live on this show from the Altavia Center here in Los Angeles, California. And we want to be so glad that you have joined us. We are thankful that you've joined us. And we hope that you will stick with us, hang with us as we prepare to get ready to go on the air for the next hour with this program, talking to you as to how and what is it that America can begin to do to see that this country is still, no matter what people say, no matter where they go, no matter who they talk to, this country by far is one of literally the greatest country in this country. And once we see that this is the case, and once we see that it is this world, this country, that is so very important in what we do and what we say to each other. I am your host today. As you can see, I'm getting myself together as we are already on the air already. And I'm so grateful to God. We are going to get spiritual with you today because we see the need that we need to begin to stop talking away from each other and start talking to each other. Now, I am so grateful to God this day that out of all the people in the world, out of all the people that God could choose to take his message forward, y'all got to forgive me for getting myself together on the air. Okay, y'all, we're going to get it going. We're going to get it started and we're going to let it go and we ain't going to say no more. Hello again, everyone. My name is Zif Sistrunk, and I am your host today for this live broadcast here in the Altavia Center here in Los Angeles, California. Those of you who have been joining us throughout the years, those of you who we really do appreciate you joining us here on this broadcast every day. So, what we want to talk about today is we want to do something a little bit different from what we have normally been doing. Normally, we'll come on the air and we'll talk to you about politics and how things are going and just where is it that we should be heading as a people in this country. Well, I cannot tell you how elated I am that we are joining you today here on the Harvey Evening Post, Life in the Zip Zone, as they say. Life in the Zip Zone. So I want to say thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you taking the time out. You didn't have to come this way, but you came this way anyway. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that you did. And I'm glad that you could join us. Today, we want to begin to go over some of the things that we've been dealing with here on the Harvey Evening Post. I'm your host, of course, Zip Sistrum. They say I'm the man who knows the most, but not always. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here today on the Harvey Evening Post. Again, I'm your host. I am your host, Zip Sistrunk, today live from Los Angeles, California, the Altavia Center. We want to begin to look at several things and we want to get back on subject. An issue that we've been talking about for the last two, three, four shows is how is it that we begin to heal Black America. Let's start over.